my name is Devin, and I'm going to be giving my demonstration speech off of a makeup tutorial, and this is going to be my audience for today. So today I am going to be using my audience member to do my makeup tutorial, and basically what I'm going to go ahead and do is outline the eyebrows, give some foundation in the face, color up the eyes a little bit, and then finish it off with a two-tone lip. So just to start off, I do want to start off with the eyebrows. I think that's most important. So basically you want to take your comb brush combination and just comb over the eyebrows. That just make sure that everything is lined up before you start to color in the eyebrows to give it a fuller look. Once you're done with that, you just want to take the eyebrow pencil and color in just a little bit. That way it gives the natural eye line, and you want to color it on both sides just so that they match. And then that's just going to make sure that the gaps in the eyebrow are full and that it's a better look for that. Secondly, you want to go over foundation, and when you do the foundation, you just want to make sure you go over the full face. You can use a sponge. Technically, I like to use a brush because I think it's an easier application. So you just want to take the foundation and you want to go over the forehead, on the sides of the eyes, down to the cheeks, and you want to pay special attention to the chin. That can get kind of dried out a little bit, and then you want to take some more and go over the cheeks, and then lastly you want to go down the nose. That can be colored up as well. So now that we're done with foundation, the most important thing is to do your eyeshadow, and this is going to play up your look mostly depending on the colors that you use. So you want to use light colors. Today I'm going to be using some of the neutral colors just to give her an accent on her face. So first and foremost, you want to do the inner of the eye. You want to choose the lightest color to do the inner of the eye. So you carve right here into the crease, and then you just want to expand a little bit to the eye. Sometimes people can put the glittery part on a little thicker than normal. Usually I just like to do a little subtle and do it up just like that, and then you just want to repeat on the other side. And again, that's just from the inner eye, and that's going up. Okay, so now of the eye, and that's just going to set off the tone. So I use this darker color here, and if you put that on the inside of the eye, and you just go along the crease, putting it on at an angle to go along the full brow crease right here, and you just want to color that in. It's up to you if you really want to get it dark or not. I like to keep all my colors subtle. So, color it in on the other side. And you just want to make sure that you get it even on both sides. And that's on the eyelid crease. Secondly, so then you want to put that one down. Always get a new makeup brush every time. And so the next step would be to put a lighter color on the crease. And what they mean by the crease is where your eye opens and the part that you can't see. So right above the brown part, you're just going to do a stripe across, and that's going to give the brow the lighter color. And you just want to make sure you blend that in, and that's going to go right across the brow to give the highlight. You always want to repeat on the other side so you can have a symmetrical look. Alright, and to complete, you do the second to lightest color, and that's going to go right underneath the eyebrow. And going right underneath the eyebrow, you put that in, and that's going to accent and highlight the eyebrow. You put that in on both sides. And then what I like to do at the very end is to do a little blending. By doing some blending, it just shades in all of the colors. That way, it's an even tone, and you can even bring some of the darkers to the lights some of the lighters to the darks, and that just blends in the full eye look. You just want to do that on both sides just to blend it in some. Bring some of the darkers to the lights, the lighters to the darks. And there goes our eye. Last but not least, I am going to do a two-tone lip. Basically what that means is that you do an outer tone on the fuller part of your lips on the outside, so this part right here, and then you want to do the lighter tone on the inside. In order for you to complete, you have to do the lighter tone first. So let me do the outer tone first. And so you're going to put it on the inside of the lips. That's going to be right on the inside. And you don't want to complete it just a little too heavy. And you want to make sure you do it on both sides. Just for the end part of the lips. And this is going to create the two-tone. And that's just that little circle right there in the middle. Secondly, you want to take the next color, which is going to be the darker color, and put that on the outside. So then you go around, and I'm going to make sure you guys can see this, but if you go around and do the bottom, and you just want to make sure that you keep the outline of the other color, and make sure you get every part of the lip, and you make sure to do the top. Making sure you keep the outline of the lip. And you just want to go back and do some perfecting. And that's coloring in the different tones just to make sure that we have that done right. And then the last part is just perfecting. So you go back and just to make sure that your red didn't cover every spot, you go back and you put that on the top. Perfect. Now you have a two-tone lip. So today what I did is created a full face look. First with my foundation and my eyebrows, then doing eyeshadow on the eyes for both sides, and then a two-tone lip. That was my presentation. Thank you.